Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I will be filming my makeup show New York City 2015 haul. Something's off now. Alright, so let's try this again. Alright, so this past weekend I went to the makeup show in New York City, and the makeup show is, if you're not familiar with it, it's pretty much like IMATs, but it's not really it's not for the makeup enthusiasts, it's more for the professional. So anyone can buy a ticket, but to be let in you have to show credentials that you are a professional in the beauty industry or a student in the beauty industry, and without your credentials you will not be let in. So anyway, so I went to the makeup show this past weekend, and what was that? May 3rd and May 4th. Yes, May 3rd and May 4th, Sunday and Monday. I went on that Monday because I had to work this Sunday, and it was a lot less overwhelming than IMATs was. IMATs had a lot more people, but also had a lot more companies and a lot more booths to go to. But I feel like the selection and the exhibitors that were at the makeup show were great, and I had a list and I got everything on my list. So this is probably going to be a pretty long video because I have a huge bag of goodies. So let's begin. I don't think I'm going to have any specific order. I'm just going to start. Alright, so this is my Kat Von D bag. So cute, such a cute bag. I love her products and I just love her. So she actually surprised all of the makeup artists and people who attended the makeup show on Monday, and she came, so I got a picture with her and it's on my Instagram, and she was so humble and so beautiful, and it was just an honor to meet her. So I guess I should show you my Kat Von D stuff, right? Okay. So I got 3 things from Kat Von D. Maybe I got 2 things from Kat Von D. Sorry, everything fell out of its bag and is now just kind of lying around. So, well, I don't know, because I know on my sheet I filled out that I wanted Trooper and Dolly, but I only got a little travel size of Trooper. So I'm in love with her lipsticks. I have tons and tons of them, but I don't have Coven, which is so pretty, and if you know me, you know I love a good purple lipstick. So, and I already love the pigmentation of her lipsticks because I'm very familiar with them. So I got Coven, and first off, can we look at this packaging? How freaking cute is that? It is just like this really pretty lavender color. It's gorgeous. It's gonna create the prettiest ombre. I love a purple ombre, so this is going to be like the perfect lipstick for that. It's like a true lavender. Then I got 2 liners, like I told you. I got Trooper, which is just her black tattoo liner, and it's a felt tip. You just can create really fine lines. And then so that's just black. And then I got her ink liner in the color Dolly, because for spring summer I think I want to do a like a sort of teal turquoise colored liner tutorial. So I really liked this color. It's gorgeous. It's like a teal turquoise color. Last thing I got from her is the Shade and Light contour palette, which looks like this. This is what the packaging looks like. And you open it, and this is what you get. So it goes from light to dark and has 3 highlighting colors and 3 contour colors. And they actually are really pigmented. Now I don't know if you're gonna be able to see that. Oh yeah, you can definitely see it. And they're really gray toned. So they're definitely going to be able to create a shadow. Now this isn't going to create the most, dramatic contour for me, but it definitely would show up on my shade and maybe 1 or 2 shades darker than me. So that's everything I got from Kat Von D. Let's do Ingwa. No. Now I went to AJ Crimson, and I also met AJ Crimson, and he was so nice. He took the time to really talk about his products and really sold me on them. So I got 3 foundation shades, and they're cream foundations. And it comes in a compact like this. I will be depotting these eventually. So I got number 4. And when I tell you, oh, they're so buttery and creamy and easy to work with, and they really look like skin. That's the first thing I ever noticed about cream foundations, is their texture. And it's just so buttery. My shade, which is 4.5, and then my contour shade, which is shade 6.5. So I started out with these 3. I'm probably going to end up getting almost all of the colors in the line. But I started out with these so I can kind of perfect using them on myself before, you know, I add the foundations to my kit. So I figured this would be a good place to start. And shade 6.5, which is shade he used to contour me with. And these foundations, they're just rich and creamy and beautiful. Then I got 2 of his lipsticks. The first one that I got was Subculture, and he was having a good deal on them. They were $12 a pop when they're normally $18.50. So I mean, not bad at all. Now both of the colors that I got are matte lipsticks, and they're both nude. So this is Subculture, and look at this packaging. It's super cute. It says AJ Crimson right there. Oh, and this is Subculture. Look at how pretty that is. Oh, this one is so pretty. So that's Subculture, and then the next one that I got was Bondage. It's just like that. That is Bondage. So that's Bondage, and that is Subculture. Super cute packaging. Love them. Can't wait to use them. I didn't use anything that I got from the makeup show because I wanted to keep everything fresh for you guys. But I'm telling you, like, probably tonight I'm going to end up breaking into some of these. Okay, let's do MAC. So 2 bags for MAC. Okay, so the one thing I really liked about the makeup show was there really weren't any lines. At least on Monday there weren't. The only line that there was when I got to a booth was the Mac Pro booth, and the line was just if you already looked at the stuff, you already wrote down what you wanted, and you were just waiting to pay. They had you stand by the wall, and they would call you over when they were ready to, you know, check you out. So I mean, but there was no line to see anything, which I really liked. IMATs can be so overwhelming. The Morphe brushes line at IMATs was 3 hours long. There was not that problem at the makeup show. There were restrictions on getting a ticket and being able to attend the trade show. Before the makeup show, I didn't have any pro memberships. I had credentials for the longest, and I've just been, I guess, procrastinating and not applying to become a pro member on anything. So I do have a list of all the companies that I do want to get pro membership with, but for some reason I just wasn't doing it. Now MAC was obviously one of them. So they actually had a guy with applications there who would check your credentials right then and there and approve you right then and there. So I got approved. Yay! So I'm now a MAC Pro member, but now I just have to wait 4 to 6 weeks to get my actual Pro card. He gave me a temporary card. The MAC Pro discount at the makeup show is 20%, which is really awesome. But if you have a Pro card, then it's 40%, you know, your usual 40%. So they were allowing you, if you were approved that day and you got your temporary card, you were approved for 40% that day. So instead of the 20%, because I got approved that day, I got 40%. So, you know, I went a little up in MAC. So, I don't think I've mentioned my lipstick palettes. Maybe I mentioned them in my favorites video, I don't remember. But I had a double-sided customizable palette, and I got two 24 well inserts for to dip out my lipsticks. I haven't deposited any of my purple or really deep colored lipsticks yet because I ran out of space. So I just got a single MAC Pro large palette, and then I got obviously the 24 well. I keep opening them on the wrong side. The 24 well insert, so I'll depot my lipsticks into these. And there was a little mix up when it came to this, which kind of makes me upset, so I'm going to return it and actually exchange it for a different one. But this is the MAC Pro Conceal and Correct palette in the shade Medium Deep, and it just looks like this. And it has NC40, NW40, NC42, and NW43, Rich Yellow, and Burnt Coral. So when I was talking to the guy who was helping me out, I had told him to get one of these for me. So he did, and he was holding on to it. But I didn't realize that he was holding on to it, so I wrote it down on my paper. So when I gave the person my paper, I forgot to scratch this off because I didn't know my guy had one in his hand. So I ended up paying for two. So yeah, so I have, let me just make sure they're actually the same. Yeah, so I have two medium deep. So I'll either like sell one or return it. Whatever. I got two lip pencils. I got Mahogany. Shout out to, I think it's Glam Twins, Kelsey and Kendra. I think they're the ones who introduced me to this color Mahogany, and it's just a really pretty color. That's it right there. And I really think that's gonna look beautiful with like a nude lipstick that might be too nude. It'll kind of tone it down and create a really nice natural looking ombre. And then I got Half Red, and I had never heard of Half Red, so I was like, oh, let me just get that. And that is Half Red right there. It actually looks like it would look really pretty with Subculture, which is cool right there. Those two together, I think it would look really pretty. I'm so excited that I got all this stuff because now I can film some tutorials with stuff that I'm not, you know, bored with already. I got one lipstick in Syrup, so it looks like that. And it has just like a really pretty sheen to it. Really natural, like an everyday color. Then I got three eyeshadows. I got Concrete. I'm not going to describe these because I suck at describing stuff, so I'm not even going to waste my time. But it's like a brownie charcoalish type of color. It's really pretty. Then I got Goldenrod, because I don't have a lot of bright colors, so I was like, why not? I mean, that was a horrible swatch, but it's just a bright, kind of yellowy, orangey type of color. Should have brought down my palette so I could just toss these in there, but you know, whatever. And then Plumage. Oh my gosh, this color was so cool. I fell in love. It's just so beautiful. Like, look at this color. It's so pretty. It's just like, it looks really dark and black and grayish, but it's like a deep teal sort of deal, and it's gorge. I'm definitely doing a tutorial with this color. Maybe that'll be the next tutorial. We'll see. We will see. Okay, we can go to Alcone. There's this cream foundation that I've been loving lately. I do have Graftobian, I have Art CMA, now I have Idris Crimson. but my holy grail is my RCMA palette, and I own the VK10 palette, so I was like, I need the 11 because there's a VK10 and the VK11. So I was like, let me get the 11 because the shades that aren't in 10 are going to be in 11. And it's beautiful. First off, this mirror is humongous. So this is the VK11. Sorry, my phone's going. So this is the VK11. It goes a lot lighter than my VK10 does, which is really, really good. So I got that. And then I needed a good powder, a good translucent powder. Now sure, the packaging kind of looks cray, but who cares? I'm going to end up depotting this into smaller jars because who needs to carry this around to set? But I needed a good powder that has been tried and tested under, on set professionally, and the RCMA is made for makeup artists, so of course this is going to be amazing. So that's what I got from Alcone. We're just talking about foundations, so let's just finish up foundations. So one of the places that was like high on my list of booths to go to was Face Atelier. I've been using cream foundations all the time, and cream foundations aren't the best for oily skin. I mean, you can always set them, but I feel like it's not the best for oily skin. And I just want to have that option. I do have some of the Makeup Forever HD foundations, but they don't really get much use. So I went to the Face Atelier booth, and now I know that one of them goes for, I believe, $35, $38, between like $35 and $38 a pop. So their sale was, you get 7 face products, any face products, so it could have been like 4 pressed powders and 3 liquid foundations, or any array of things, and it's $135 for 7 of them. That's a great deal to me. In my kit, he also, for foundations, he will include which ones you should get, so you're not buying everything. Like, I don't need to buy 12 or 15 of these liquid foundations. As a makeup artist, you're used to mixing and matching things to your client. So he had 7, so I wrote down 7 on my list, and it was 7 for $135, and I was like, perfect! Because if I would have bought the 7 that were on my list, it would have been over $200. So that's a great steal, and they're gonna last a long time. So these are the Face Atelier Ultra Foundation Pro, and it's cruelty free. And so they come in little squeeze pumps like this. So this is number 1. I'll show you the colors I got. This is number 4. This is number 11. This is number 9. This is number 7. This is 0++. And 0-. So I'm going to kind of talk a little bit about these. But these are the shades I got in order from light to dark, okay? Those are the actual foundations. Then they also have 3, well, they have a lot of adjusters. They have a 0-, which is this. They say someone was this shade. This is shade 11. You need it a tiny bit lighter. You would do a little bit of the white, which is 0-, which is an adjuster. And it would take this and make it a little bit lighter. So adding a white, it's not going to make it any cooler, it's just going to make it lighter. Just like adding the 0++. Now this isn't really black, but it's pretty close, pretty darn close to it. So if I have this and I need to make it darker, because this is the darkest one I have, boom, do however drops of 0++ you need to get to the shade that you need. You can use this with any liquid foundation out there. So I figured that this was a really smart purchase. That's everything I got from Face Atelier. Alright, so from Inglot I got 2 eyeshadows. So this is $3.25. I'm not going to open it because the packaging is ridiculous, but it's this deep purple. Then I got $3.33, which is this really pretty, you can kind of see this color, this really pretty green color. I mean, I really like these shadows, they're really pigmented. Then I got another eyeliner, gel eyeliner by them, and I got 76, because because like I told you, I wanted to do a funky eyeliner look. I don't have a white eyeliner. Felt like I should have one, so that's $76. Then I got 2 pigments. I got the AMC Pure Pigment Eyeshadow in 115. These were their new pigments. Oh, look at how pretty that is. It's gorgeous. So I got that. It was from like their new collection. And then I got one more. I got a body pigment powder in 264. And then I went to Crown Brushes, but I wasn't really all that impressed with their brushes. I was actually kind of disappointed in it. So I only got 2, and they're the same brush. They are the no numbered brush, but they're a tapered dome type of brush, and it's really tiny because I'm been trying to find brushes so I can do my detailed work. And so yeah, and these are really fluffy, really soft. I got a boatload of brushes at IMAX, so I didn't feel it was necessary for me to really spend money on more brushes. I had enough before IMAX, now I have way more than enough after. But I didn't have any brushes like these, so I was like, why not? I'll get 2 of them. Alright, so that was everything that I got at that was everything that I got at the makeup show this year. This was my first time going. It definitely won't be my last time. It was just a different environment being around a bunch of professionals. I didn't really have an issue with a lot of things being sold out at the makeup show like I did at IMAX. They had a lot more professional brands there, and it was just a different environment. Love IMAX, love makeup show a little bit more. So yeah, so that's everything that I got at the makeup show in New York City this year, and I'm so excited to use this stuff. I'm so excited to use it on my clients, on myself. I'm just really excited.
Really excited. Really excited.
So thank you guys for tuning in. My next makeup tutorial will be up next week before Wednesday. I plan on filming a lot within the next coming days. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and I will see you in my next one. Peace out.